Hey, Kyle here. No, this is not an update video. This is a video of my entire army. I just recently got the Assault on Black Reach box set. That also comes with the orcs. I have the orcs up here. I'll go to them here in a minute. But I got I got the Battle Force, and I got the Black Reach. I have my combat squad right here. They're not painted yet. 3 of them are, 2 of them are still gray. My scout squad, you can't really see them, but they're black. They're the black base. There you go. One of them is painted. Terminator squad with a sergeant in the back. They just have a 1 melee, 1 ranged. A captain. Tactical squad. Another tactical squad, one that's fully painted. Assault squad. Rhino with turret. Dreadnought. Apparently the Assault on Black Reach box that I got did not come with the 60mm base that this should have come with. I called the supplier, the people who sold it to me, the comic shop, and they're going to be they're going to talk with the Games Workshop to get me my base. So sadly I can't use this guy because it has to have a base in order to be used. But this army, I'm thinking it's it's maybe almost 1,000 points, maybe 800 points. This is the army I'm sticking with for a while. Every Saturday at the Comics MD that's near my area has miniatures day every Saturday, and I'm hoping to go. Next week I can't go because the guy who hosts it won't be there because of New Year's, so it's gonna be the week after next Saturday. The week after next Saturday. So I will be going to that, and hopefully I will have all of these painted. And hopefully I'll have the base for this, or I won't be able to paint it. Now for the orcs. This is just a mini army. I mean, I'm going to paint them at some point, but I don't want to waste paint. I want to get these guys painted first before I get to these guys. I have 3 Def Coptas. I have 2 units of boys. And I have a war boss right there. And I have a unit of knobs. Something it's helped me with learning how to play. My mother apparently is into it now, so I mean, just a couple hours ago I had a little match with her. It took about 2.5 hours to do. I did all of the Black Reach ones, except for the Dreadnought. I replaced that with my combat squad because I couldn't use the Dreadnought, obviously, because it doesn't have a base. I mean, I beat her, but then I realized orcs suck at shooting. They suck at shooting. I mean, they have to roll a 5 or higher to hit with most of the units. The war boss, the knobs, and the boys. You have to roll a 5 or higher to hit. And it's usually a 4 to wound, and then for a save, the saves on these guys suck. You gotta roll a 6 unless you're in cover, which is what I'm realizing is you have to be in cover. These guys are pretty much ineffective unless you do melee. But I'm still learning. Now I have a shelf down here with terrain that I've made. My mother made this piece of terrain tree. It's obviously it's her first piece. I built a wall. This is just a wall. It unfolds. Has some slots cut in it for units to shoot through. It's pretty much a thing that it gives absolute cover. You can't shoot through it. I have a lake that I cut out with some felt. I have a little fortress. I'm going to put a lip right here, a little ledge right here, so you can bring your units up as if it was going through the door and going upwards. and a couple pieces of basic cover, and my favorite piece, which is a boy's hut. It has some, it's very orcish. Yeah, the popsicle sticks are colored, but when I get the Chaos Black spray paint, it will cover that up. That's just basically what I did. Is this: I took some of the, actually, the entire thing that this is made out of is just simply, you know, when you get a new calendar, it comes with has a piece of cardboard. That's pretty much what I built it out of. I just trimmed it down, and I used the pieces I trimmed off to make the walls and the ledge up there. I kept it open in the back so a war boss or something can get up top, a larger unit. But it's really nice. I painted Boy's Hut right up there, just to sort of for a little more character, even though it's not painted. It's pretty hard to get stuff in there, but I mean, once you get it in there, it's pretty much in there. I gotta trim the top up there so units can walk through. And it's got a ledge right there so you can get your units up there. It's very orky, because it's pretty much pieces all slapped together. There's the only thing that's holding the front, the door, and the sign is that piece right there. That's the only thing that's holding it up. And that piece there. That's the only stuff that's holding that up. And it's two pieces, two random pieces there with a piece of broken popsicle stick. Just seems like it's holding it together. This side, same deal. I just stuck random pieces on the sides. And random pieces around there. But I'm keeping all of my scraps for orc structures because they're just really fun to make. I got a hot glue gun, scraps of felt, and cardboard. That's where I built it on the floor. I mean, I love making the terrain. That's the biggest part. That's the thing I like about it. And my templates, the box of die from Games Workshop, the rule book, the codex for Space Marine, that's the army I'm going to be playing, and the Assault on Blackreach rulebook, and some red rulers I cut down for 6 inches, 2 6-inch ones I cut out, and 1 12-inch for vehicles. Scatter die. The one thing that I do not understand yet is vehicles. Even in the book, I just don't understand how vehicles work. So if any of you want to give me a detailed description on how the vehicles work, in particular how they're attacked and how they attack, meaning how they attack and how they are attacked and how they're destroyed. It's just a little confusing. I've got it all marked on wound grid, hit grid for melee, the vehicle roles, and terrain and cover saves. That's just a USB hub. That's just a USB hub I got for Christmas. That doesn't have anything to do with this. But that is my army. You can't see the scouts because they're painted, base painted. But that is my army. Sorry, it's really late and I'm kind of tired because I played about 2.5 hours of Warhammer with my mom. And if you like my army, here's the paint scheme that I'm going with. Purple, dark purple, green, and red on some of the trim of my special units, such as the combat unit and maybe some units that I use in combat quite a bit. I'll probably paint red stuff on them. But I'm gonna call it quits on the video because 10-minute limit kind of sucks. This is Kyle Likes Pie 665. Comment on what you think about my army. I'll have an exact point count when I get it. And goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the video.